Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Ah. I didn't even read what I have for a title. I just saw the title. Volcan. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just setting up everything. There we go. We're in. Okay, so there's less shit on this side. Oh, bugger. New window, so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, just put this up here. And this here. So I'm able to change those whenever I need to. And refresh this. And just minify him. Oh. Why the hell does that keep on popping up? So, how's everybody doing? Welcome in, Eggs! Welcome in! Hope you're doing well. I am currently, in this city, we have everybody in the team. I need to look at, bandit items. Pickup. How's everything going? How are you? You're doing well. I'm doing good as well. I just looked up pickup. Got the first thing that came up was done deal. Pickup truck selection. Ability Emerald. They changed how pickup works in Gen 3 as of Pokemon Emerald. So, once you reach level 30, you start getting the option of rare candies. Or no, 21. You're doing well. And also the chance of getting a King's Rock. King's Rocks aren't that difficult to find. It's just there's few places that have them available. So I am probably going to try and get rare candies to be the... I'm probably going to level this up to level 100 eventually. There is a shiny Zigzagoon I could have used. That is available. But we're going to continue training our lovely Linoon. We're just going to go onto this route and start fighting all the trainers here. Belna up front. Yeah, let's just go with this. How's everybody? How is everyone? I just have some time today, so I said I'd stream. I am working on my game as well. That's another thing I'm doing. It's interesting. There's a lot of things I have to work on that. I've done a lot of hairstyles. I've shown people some of the hairstyles I've done. One in particular. I'm also working on fashion design for my character. I'm going with a clothing known as the Brat. As a brat. It's a type of cloak. Weirdly, the Irish wear cloaks a lot. Back in the 1920s, the cloak was a normal item of clothing. Nowadays, we don't wear cloaks. We're not wizards. I've already fought him. Isn't that weird? Just the amount of cloaks I have seen while researching. It's interesting. So like I don't think there's many other cultures that use cloaks. What, you're not a wizard? I'm shocked. You're a wizard, Harry. Well, if he was born in Ireland, he'd believe it, because he'd be dressed as one. That's the weird thing about Irish clothing. I'm definitely not a wizard. I didn't have the childhood for it. The childhood I had was a lot more traumatic. That's a nice word for it. And that was the easy stuff. Like, I don't, like, sometimes I do talk about some of the stuff I've seen on the farm. I don't think I went into the worst of it, thankfully. No, we're not going with Fury Swipes. Fury Swipes is fine if you were going for a knockdown setup. It'd be a bit annoying, though, setting up a whole thing. It would be good for Latias and Latios, but I'm not going to be capturing them that way. Because I hate them specific. Oh god, I forgot Volbeat was here. Volbeat. We've got a revive. Once I have a mystery gift finally set up, I could set it up today, but There is an event in Gen 3 where you have to go to the Pokemon Center and collect an item known as the Eon Ticket. That item will bring you to the Eon Island thing for Latias or Latios, depending on your version or depending what you chose at the end of the game. And you will get access to the opposite legendary. We will go through that once we get to Pokemon I want to use for the Battle Frontier. I didn't realize that Latias, Latios, and the legendary dogs and the birds didn't count as full-on legendaries for the Battle Frontier. That's weird, isn't it? I just thought all legendaries were treated as Pokemon you couldn't use, but you can use them. Because also the Reggies are counted in as that as well, so if we wanted to theme our team, we could use a Regirock for going through the Battle Pyramid. She's a battle? No, she's not. Also, I need to get my You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard. What is the... Okay. Interactive map. So I'm using an interactive map just to make this a little bit easier because some of the things are missing on other maps. Also, it makes it easier for me to just look around the region that I've missed anything. What am I... Where am I currently? I am on this route. Now, I've done that, done that. Done that, done that, done that, done that. I don't think I've got the Revive and the... No, I've got the Revive and the Great Ball. Are they here? Here? No. No. Wait. Are they down here? No. Okay. So I've already got those. So I've got this. Got this. I've done her. Done, 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 done. There's a parrot. Oh, that's just daycare. Oh yeah, we can get a fluffy tail from here. I forgot. This is a thing that is only available in this town. The fluffy tail item. It is worth 1,000 Poké. It's basically the same as the Pokédoll, except it's based on Skitty. I don't know what it really does besides just force a Pokemon to run away. It's kind of worthless, really. The Verdant Turf Battle Tent gives you the move Attract. I guess we're finished on this side. We're finished on this side. Finished on this side. Let's go over this way. I also found out how the trader works. And it's very annoying. So basically you have to mix your records to get the right person. And the trader is for special items that you can only get in the, what is it called? The secret bases. And I don't plan on doing the secret bases because they're kind of a post-game thing. I've done all these trainers, except for the guy at the beach. This guy. This guy! I love the guitarist sprite. It's a fun sprite. I like the idea of the guitarist. Do 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 do. Okay. Magnemite's down. It's gonna be a slow time. Okay, headbutt. There we go. Almost level 30. He's gonna give us a phone call. He's the phone call guy. Dalton has given us a number. And let's talk to this guy. I just want to clear all of these routes out because I haven't done them yet. I haven't done them yet, so I want to cover them. Headbutt. Get rid of all these trainers. Get rid of them all. They're all gonna go. Let's head this... Oh, wait. I haven't got the heart skill, have I? No, I have. I was going this way because I was traveling back. And I haven't fought all these trainers, so I may as well fight them all. Okay, I fought these two. I haven't fought these two, though. Oh, I have! But I haven't done this family yet. So people who don't know, this is the family of trainers who... The battle family, I think they're called. I forget what... They give us the muscle... the macho brace if we beat them. It's good for Pokemon, the phone call guy. You got mixed up with the cable guy. We're kind of high level for these guys. These guys are slightly annoying, but they're good training. So we're gonna deal with these guys. The Battle Maniacs. Here we go. Pokefan. Oh, the Windstrads. The Windstrads. You forgot about that family. Yeah, this family. They're really tough if I was fighting them earlier on. But you have to fight them all in a row. They're good training. To be honest, they're kind of the thing you should do as you reach Mauvale City. But you really go through Mauvale City several times, so it's kind of necessary to go through this area. Okay, here we go. The mother. There's only 4 of them. The grandmother's the most annoying, because she's the toughest. I love the fact that she has like little Wilmers all around her. In her sprite. I just like that. There we go. Here we go. One more trainer for the grandmother. It would have been fun if the final trainer in this was like a young kid who was actually the strongest. She has a really good Pokemon though. Marl's a good Pokemon. I've used Marill in the past. It's a very good Pokemon. Especially with the special split coming up. I would use it in Gen 4. And Gen 5. And Gen 6. It only gets better for here for Marill. I think level 30 is enough for Bandit. 31 will be high enough. I'm going to take off the Lucky Egg since we're so high up in levels. Vivi! There we go. She's gone crying to Grandma. How dare you make my granddaughter cry? For that, I'm gonna smack you. Prepare to lose. Meditite! This would have been the highest level Pokemon we would have fought up to this point. No, May was definitely higher level, but this is definitely the most annoying since they have such high attack stats. There we go, level 31. And let's go into the back of the team. She's not getting the Macho Brace because it's not really going to benefit her. Now, let's take the Lucky Egg off you. And let's switch you to the back and put Sammy up. And I think I'm actually going to give... Oh, who could use it? Who could benefit from a minus speed for attack? I do like Whisper being a lot more higher attack, but equally I could use either. Equally a boost to Bandit. We'll keep the Macho Brace for Bandit when we're finally going to use it in fights again. So we're just going to go and grab the item. We didn't find a Winstrad trainer who's related to them. Let's go over here. Oh, you're giving us a Macho Brace. There we go. The Macho Brace is the item that boosts attack for minus on speed stats. Very good for IV training. So, the next area... We could go and do Trainer Hill, which Trainer Hill is ridiculous. There's a lot of trainers on Trainer Hill. And I would advise not doing Trainer Hill right now. It is ridiculous. So I'd advise just going off to the north and going to Loveridge. Loveridge? Is it Loveridge? Yeah, it's Loveridge. It's going mad. And just fighting all the trainers up to Loveridge because, well, you could use the XP at this point. Got all these trainers so far. Okay. Let's see. So, currently, we're okay for moves. I could... Well, if I could boost special attack, it would be nicer for my little Mudkip. I fought him. Okay, so we can go up the mountain already. There is a rare chance for two things to happen on this place. One of them never happens usually. But there is a chance of a Zigzagoon climbing up the mountain and a climber climbing up or down the mountain. It's very rare. I'm just going to try it again and see if I can get it to happen. It's very rare for it to happen. They're like small things, like the guy just climbing up the mountain. It's just like a small little world building. It's very rare it would ever happen. I liked when Pokemon did those sorts of things, where it's just like so rare, but it does happen. This is also a great point to start leveling up Mudkip. So, also in Mount Chimney, we're up on Mount Chimney currently. Where's Mount Chimney? Okay. So, there's no trainers here currently, besides the ones over here. Oh, these guys. Team Magma. Magma. Fanny. Use Mud Slap. Speed down. We got 400 Poke for that. Let us fight this guy. He probably, yeah, he has a Zubat. So we can use something against him. Let's use Water Gun. Flinched. You've got to be kidding me. Bloody flinched. Leech Life. Do 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 do. There we go. Team Magma Grunt has been defeated. This version of the Team Magma plot, I much rather the fact that Team Magma focused their looking for Groudon on Mount Chimney, because it just makes more sense. Also, this is Tabitha. First time we're fighting Tabitha. And probably the last time as well. Or maybe the second last time. Tabitha doesn't really show up very often. He also got a visual downgrade. Well, he got a visual upgrade. He just became a fat nerd. In the remake. Well, this guy looks more like a cool guy. There we go. Nummel's down. Level 24. Wants to learn Mud Sport, which is useless. Okay, let's stay as Mudkip. Fujiana. Let's use Water Gun. Howl! Howl! How dare you? Water Gun. Okay. Do. Okay, let's use Water Gun again. Please survive, Sammy. Oh. Okay, let's use Bellina. Okay. Let's use Mach Punch. Yeah, that was always going to be a risk. Let's use Headbutt. High attack stat. It's always good. Do. Let's use Headbutt again. And that's Nummel down. Tabitha has been defeated. Funny thing is, I've never used a Breloom before. Isn't that funny? I've never used a Breloom. It's kind of weird that I've never actually used one fully through Pokemon Emerald before. Even though it's like one of the best grass types to use. It's just like one of those things I just found something like I just didn't really need it. I like the idea of Breloom, but it's never found a reason to use it. He does talk a lot here. He does talk a lot. Let's fight against Maxie. Mightyana. Let's use Water Gun. Okay, that was okay. That was okay. Damn. We can't use Bide. We have to switch. Let's send out Ignisavis. Shiny Combusken. That's a good girl. Or good boy, I mean. Good boy. Do 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 do. Camerops. That's actually quite a low level for a Cameropt. I could risk it. Yeah, let's send out Mudkip and hope Mudkip can survive. Yeah, there we go. It's easy pickings for Mudkip. Magnitude 6. Okay. Survive, Sammy? Because you're not a ground type yet? No. We could send out Ralts. Heal up, Sammy. Magma armor. Okay. No, I'm not going to bother healing up. Let's just use this as a switch training moment. Switch training! There we go. That was a critical hit. Let's use double kick. Magnitude 7. Ooh. The scary Cameropt. Okay, let's send out Loudred. Whisper. Use Pound. Okay, use Pound again. Pound again. Nah, damn, Super Potion. To be honest, we could use something like Return on Whisper. That would be pretty nice. Bandit. It would have been nice, but no dice. Struggle. No, Strength, I mean. Strength. It's the same animation as Struggle, though. Level 5. Level 6. Level... Oh, it learned Confusion. Level 7. Now it's sending out Zubat. Just want to defeat him at this point. We've done it! Maxie has been defeated. 4,000 Poke. For our trouble. Now he can piss off. Ray, thank you. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan. There we go. Very nice. Let's take the mysterious meteorite. And there is only one use for this meteorite in this version. In the original, which is this one, you have to go to Dr. Fuji and he gives you the, what is it called? Gives you return. I was just talking about return. Well, in the original, but in the remake, in Pokemon and Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you can only give the meteorite to the guy after you have finished everything. Let's go back down the mountain. I just want to go heal and then go fight all the trainers with my team. Once you you can only give it back once you've met Rayquaza, because Rayquaza needs to eat the meteorite. Because he needs to eat the meteorite so that he can gain Mega Evolution. So, yeah. Because apparently Rayquaza gained the specific taste in Space Rocks between versions. Space Rocks. That's Rayquaza's diet. Heal. Mmm, delicious. Sounds like a cereal. Space Rocks. It's 1 year 5 a day. It has 5 years. 1 year 5 a day. Oh god. In every bowl. Oh god. In every bowl. It just reminds me of those really weird ads for cereal back in the day. Back when I was young, I was actually, I saw a couple of days ago something, the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Pringles in a bag. Like, they were being sold that way in like one of those multi-packs. Remember the apple and cinnamon cereal commercials? I wouldn't know. I've never heard of those. But it's probably one of those cereals that Americans had, or wherever you are, Scholar. I just remember cereal ads being weird. I hope you're doing well, Scholar, as well. I just remember all those ads being weird. Like, but I saw Pringles being sold in basically what accounts to a Tato bag, or a chips bag for your American viewers or European viewers who aren't from Ireland, because that is a very Irish statement. That is what we call crisps. Bagged crisps. Pringles are Pringles. They should be in a cardboard tube. Why were they in bags? And this was actual official Pringle stuff. This was made by Pringles. Like, this was being sold in a supermarket shop. Is like, if you tried to use their like their old idea, once you pop, you can't stop. You just burst the bag. Break all your Pringles. It's illogical. Also, that is the worst item to put in a bag. Pringles are massive. Imagine putting those in a bag. You just have to really push them into perfect form. And they're not likely to survive any journey. So, this place has a good few new Pokemon. One of them is Spoink, and the other... I forget the other one. What's the other one? Machop, Spoink, and if I didn't catch Numel before, Numel's the other Pokemon. Spoink! I love Spoink. I love the design of Spoink, but I'd never use a Spoink. That's the sad thing. Spoink is a very odd Pokemon. Spoink is cute. It's one of the cutest Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that has a pearl on its head, and if it doesn't stop bouncing, it dies. But in this version, it says it manipulates its psychic powers. If it doesn't stop jumping, even when it's asleep, it loves eating. It doesn't stop. It doesn't say that its heart stops in this version. It loves eating mushrooms that grow underground. So it's a truffle pig. That's what it's based on. Truffle pig. That's interesting. Also, there's an item right here. Let's run around here. Machop! That's all the Pokemon in this route. We've done it. 2 Pokemon. We've done what we need to do. Also, seven streams in a row. You've done a week. So Spoink is like a shark. They keep swimming if even when they're asleep. Yeah, basically. But it has the added issue of Spoink's heart being connected to the specific bouncing. So if the Spoink is kept alive by the bounce, it's a weakness. Not deny. But I could definitely see that happening in nature. An animal that has to bounce forever, and that's the only reason why its heart is still pumping. And the only reason I think that is because there's a lot of animals that have a lot of issues with their specific build-up. Like, there's a lot of animals I would just... Yeah. No. They've been shitly made. I have to hit it once. Okay, let's just use Peck. Oh no, that's the worst move to use on it because it's... Thank God. So Spoink, what's the other Pokemon that has like a really weird thing? If it doesn't stop doing something, it will die. I can't think of the other Pokemon. If there is another Pokemon that does that, it's like, it's the most upsetting thing about like certain Pokemon. It's like, they have their dex entries, and then it's like, oh yeah, if this Pokemon stops doing something, it will die. I can just imagine a sadist testing out all of these things. It'd be awful. Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, yeah, here. If you want to travel up and down the mountain easily without using the cable car, you can do this. It's a fun little thing. The acro bike actually helps with traversal. Very nice. It's also the only way to access this little bit of grass besides doing other things. What else is here? There's nothing here. So if I just jump down here... Also, if you want to just stay in one spot, you could just stay on your acrobike and jump. I just love how the acrobike's animation is done. It's such a simple animation, but it's so smart. like, I'm coming from like a person who's just done a game design course and looking at animations like this. I'm seeing a lot more into these animations than I did before. Can't deny it's weird to just look at these animations and be more surprised at how smart these animations were made. Like, these animations were made incredibly efficiently. Like, there's like a lot of small things. And I love the fact that the actual background and the area that you're in affects certain moves. It's a smart thing too. Like, there's small things in code that I just find absolutely fascinating about these games. I still have to go back to Fall Arbor Town and fight all the trainers up there. But we're almost at the point where we're going to start having trainers for rematches soon, which is nice. Let's grab this. That trainer there, so let's fight him first. Let's heal up. I hate how the berry menu is done. It's probably the one thing that I find annoying about the berries in this game. They're really good. It's just some of the stuff that they do. Oh, we got an Ultra Ball! Nice! Let's grab ourselves a Soda Pop. And let us fight this guy. The trainers in Hoenn are all about sports. It's an interesting little thing about the regions. They actually gave each trainer type, in the early games they gave a special like idea for the trainers. The first game it was criminals or bad people. The second game it was more Japanese style environments. And then in the third game it was athletes and people who were doing things in the world. And then Gen 4 went to like normal people. And I think since then we've had the same thing over and over again with a mix of the other versions of the regions. So we've had a little mix of the trainers from Hoenn that are still like showing up, and there's like small things about each region that keep on showing up again because they were testing out what they could show off. And Hoenn's definitely the first sign of the trainers finally being molded properly, the trainer classes. Okay, we just need to keep on tackling. Stun Spore, you little shroomish. You little shroomish. My hope in this next gym, I want to bring Sammy the whole way through. I want Sammy to do this next gym as a Mudkip. You bastard, you planned that out. Oh, that was such a plan. And plus it's full HP again. That's so mean. Okay, let's have Bellina punch the ever-living crap out of Shroomish. Or headbutt it. Just headbutt it back. Headbutt it back up the mountain. Ooh, I'm so scared. So about Shroomish. I'll use my spores whatever I want. Oh. Shroomish. Shroomish is very, very strong. I can't deny. Very strong Pokemon. A lot stronger than you'd expect. Okay, I'm just going to ignore this trainer and go heal. Go heal. So this is the next town, Loveridge. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to open that. So we can get ourselves an egg, which gives us a why not, which we have to hatch first. So I'm going to quickly just put somebody in the PC for a second. Good thing is that I do have a Pokemon that is not needed yet. So we're going to switch out that for another Pokemon. It's giving me a moment and I'll go grab the why not. Thank you for the egg. Thank you for the egg. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you very much for the egg. It's excellent. Excellent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. So let's go into this and go grab ourselves a special item, which is the Ice Heal. Now the Ice Heal is going to be... I'm going to go to the Pokemart. Pokemarts are very good at selling a bunch of things. Let's go sell all of their crap. All thine crap. So if I go down here, let's get a nugget, sell it. Full heals. We do not need full heals in this journey. Max Ether. Do not need the Max Ether. Lava Cookies we're keeping. Let's get rid of this Burn Heal. And this Ice Heal. It's a bit mad. But I can keep doing these things. I could sell all my Pokeballs. But let's see the type of Pokeballs I can get currently. I can get a bunch of Great Balls. Let's just wait. We have a load of trainers we need to fight soon. But let's get Mudkip up a few more levels. I thought this guy was a trainer. There's also an item down here. But I want to face off against this trainer first. This trainer. Let's fight him. Fight this picnicker? No, camper. So let's use Water Gun. I could use Wobbuffet. That would be an interesting choice. Wobbuffet is a good Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure this Why Not has Pound. I think it has Pound. It's one of those weird things where Why Not hasn't been set up yet properly, so it has like a baby move that it can carry on, but I don't remember if it has it or not. Tailo! Equally, I could keep Why Not as a Pokemon for a later playthrough that I'm planning. I'm planning on playing Pokemon Battle Revolution eventually. That is my plan. And I'm going to put all of these Pokemon into Pokemon Bank as soon as I can and move them on. That is my hope anyway. We've got this guy. Pokenav. Very nice. Let's leave this area. We've done all the training on the mountain. Do I want to get the... I'll wait until I've done all the other things. Hello, girl. So let's just heal up. before we go in and face off against Flannery. Flannery is the fire-type gym leader for anyone who doesn't know. It's very obvious. So, if you've never dealt with Flannery, this is what she does. She's a fire-type gym leader. She's scary. I forget what this guy does. Oh, this is the guy who is the husband of his wife. The husband of the... Oh, you want to teach a Pokemon Mimic. And the husband of the person we got the egg off of. But let's face off against Flannery. So, we're going to be facing off against all these trainers, so it doesn't matter if they're just here for fun time. Jeff, Kindler. Up. First things first, it'd be pretty useful to move Water Gun up the front. Let's use Mud Slap on this guy anyway, because Mud Slap is very useful against fire types. Nice. Do 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 do. Oh, that was almost a full knockout. I could give Sammy the lucky egg and just press B after every attempt of an evolution. But we're not going to do that. We're going to just do the Everstone route. Okay, let's go up here. Nothing. Let's just go back. I love how this gym is. It's just weird. Like, you fall through the ground. These are also launch pads. Okay, this is not a trainer, but this is a trainer. I love volcanoes. I love mountains. I love volcanoes. I love mountains. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Let's go and use Mud Slap. Super effective against ground types. And also lowers accuracy. So that's useful. Let's keep using Mud Slap. I just want to get rid of it. Magnitude 5. Hopefully we can survive this. We did. That's going to lower accuracy again. And let's use it again. Very nice. It's Sammy's time to shine. There we go. That would have been a double battle. Always be careful around these holes. Just, you don't want to share the XP that much. Slugma. I love the idea of Slugma. It's just sentient lava. Slugma. Down it goes. This is the gym where you'd likely have Mudkip all the way up to the end. Okay, this is going to be probably, I hope, no, bugger. Damn it. Do 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 do. Cool Trainer, which is, it's our first Cool Trainer actually, that's... Yeah. That is annoying. But, if we use Water Gun on you, and use Mach Punch on Kecleon. That should deal with Kecleon. Kecleon's down. Kecleon is a normal type, but once you hit it with a move, it changes typing, which makes it harder to fight it. In the Mystery Dungeon games, it just becomes a mess. It just becomes a mess. Trying to befriend that Pokemon is probably the hardest thing in that game. And I plan to play the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games eventually. And Kecleon's on my list of things I have to catch. Or one of the Pokemon I need to befriend. I'm not excited for that one. Oh god. Because just finding one is hard enough. I think this is the one I have to use. Which one of these is the trainer? That's the trainer. Okay. Not excited by that one, but I do plan on playing those games. The remake, because it's actually visually appealing and also a very good game. Sadly, they don't have the locations of the friend areas, which I miss. That is a very fun aspect of the original. Having special friend areas where you could actually visit the Pokemon in question that you had in your teams. That was fun. Keegan has been defeated. Okay, let's just go down here and make sure that we've done all those. We have. Go up here. Go here. This one? No. This one. This one? I have to fight all the trainers. I have to fight them all. Battle Girl Danielle? Danielle? Yeah, Danielle. Okay, this is our first fighting type in the gym. Let's use Mud Slap. Let's use some Confusion. Meditite makes a lot of cameos in these gyms, even though it's not available in most of Hoenn. That's the weird thing. Meditite's only available in Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Colosseum. That's it. Also Pokemon XD as well. Like, it's very rare. Let's just deal with this Meditite, because I just don't really want to deal with a long time fighting a bloody Meditite. I think it's the one I have to use. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, is this the trainer? No, it's not the trainer. Then what's up here? There's a trainer here, isn't there? No, they just give up on the trainers. Then what's in there? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna heal then, since I'm at the door. Since I'm at the door, let's go heal. We're doing pretty good. It's only been a few Pokemon that had to fight beside my main little boy, Sammy. But Sammy can do this. And it's gonna be a long time at the back of the party. He's a brave little boy. I forget what brave is. Brave? Is that a neutral nature? Brave. Brave is a plus attack nature, isn't it? Brave. Yeah, it's plus attack minus speed. That's fine. A Mudkip is slow. It's part of the charm. That's the part of the charm of a Mudkip. He's a slow boy, but he'll learn. I could give him the Macho Brace. I do need to teach it a few fighting type moves eventually, but for now it'll just stay as a Mudkip with minimal changes to its moveset. Oh wait, this is not the place that I need to. One thing I don't like about Gen 3 is the fact that you cannot run indoors. That is the one problem I have with original Gen 3. Running indoors. It was like one of my gripes when I was a kid as well. Why can't the trainer run inside? It's just like, why? Why can't you run? Run inside. This is the point, I think? Yes, it is. Flannery, my dear. Hello. So, we have... This is our team before the gym battle, and let's grab this off of you. A protein! Ooh. Let's give 2 proteins to Sammy, actually. We should give the proteins to Sammy. Pretty nice! Let's give 2 proteins to Sammy. At the current moment, Sammy can't really benefit from that, but eventually it will. There is nothing else really I want to teach. Well, Dig would be pretty nice at the moment. Shockwave would be nice on one of my team members, but for now, let's just fight against this and defeat Flannery. Here we go. Flannery. Numel versus Mudkip. Let's use Water Gun. Sunny Day. Let's use Water Gun again because she's going to use a Super Potion immediately. Hyper Potion. I'm trying to get rid of all of the Hyper Potion. That's out of Hyper Potion range, but it's going to use Magnitude, most likely. We're also faster. I just forgot about that. Using Slugma next. Pure Fire type currently. It is strong in the sun. Ooh. Smog, it's going for the poison. Okay, let's use this again. Let's use it again. Light Screen is trying to reduce the attack strength. A Water Gun. Smog. Damn it. Water Gun. Okay, 400 XP. Camera Up's next. Let's use Mud Slap. Lowers accuracy. 26. Good. Okay, let's just heal. Actually, no, let's not heal. Let's use Water Gun. Overheat. Thank Christ that didn't work. Thank Christ. we're looking at a very sad here. Ooh, takedown. Takedown would be pretty nice. Just as a backup move instead of tackle, because I don't know why tackle's not 100%, but whatever. Takedown has been added. Torkoal. Torkoal has the drought ability. No, it doesn't. I didn't know it didn't have drought as the ability, but I thought it did. Probably has Sunny Day. Nope. Oh, Sammy. Poor Sammy. Let's send out Bandit. And let's heal up Sammy. Sammy deserves to try and defeat this thing. Of course, it's going to be at a disadvantage as well. It's fine. Let's heal up Sammy all the way. Well, that was a bad decision. But also a good decision on the medium term. Oh, there's the item. White herb. Okay, the sun is strong. But it's not strong against my water gun. Well, it is strong against my water gun. Overheat. But Sammy can survive this. Yes, it did. Yes. Sammy is strong. Look at him. Okay, let's use another soda pop. Get Sammy up to max HP. It's going for the paralysis here. Sunlight faded. Let's use water gun. Body slam. Oh my god. Okay. Heal. Heal. Body slam. Mudkip can defeat him. Water gun. Oh. Sammy didn't do it. He's gonna get the last hit in. Whisper, you need XP. So let's give you the XP. Pound. You will have to fight for it, but pound. That's not going to do much damage to Whisper at its current... Oh, no, it destroyed it. Let's use Ignis Avis. And use Double Kick. Okay. Torkoal is a very, very strong Pokemon when it comes down to it. I hate Attract so much. Attract. The most annoying status condition. It's also extremely situational. It only works if the Pokemon's of the opposite gender. The only other, there is one option that's really stupid. In the original Pokemon Gold and Silver, the Love Ball, which was originally supposed to catch Pokemon of the opposite gender only worked if the Pokemon was the same gender. Didn't work as intended. Didn't work at all. This bloody... didn't work. Bellina! This is the second time a gym leader has almost taken down my entire team. Her Torkoal is a very strong Pokemon. I've been taken down by her. Let's face it, Mudkip did a very good job. Let's just see how much money they took. That's a lot of items. I should really go as far as a location and spend all my money before a gym. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Sammy the lucky egg. I'm going to give it the lucky egg. I want its XP to grow. But I don't want it to actually evolve. So, let it grow. Here. Across to here. And over here. Voila! Let's fight Flannery again. Okay, so Flannery has Nummel. Okay, Water Gun. Okay, Nummel's down. Getting a lot more XP for this as well, which is good. Slugma. If we can just get a full clean sweep on the first three. No, we didn't. Set up a light screen. Fine. Fine. That's fine. Slugma's out. Camerupt is next. We're gonna start using... Oh, you... Camerupt, why? Accuracy down. The more accuracy downs we have, the better. Damn it. The sun is strong. It's going to try and use overheat if it can. Basically, I want to go into the next... the next Pokemon with... overheat, okay. Ah, oh, damn. I didn't get the level up, so Sammy won't... I won't need to worry about Sammy leveling up. Let's just get... Ignisaphus out. Let's get Ignisaphus out and use Sword Stance once. That should be enough. to do enough damage to the 2 last Pokemon on her team with Double Kick. What? Just one HP. That is just a pixel. That is a pixel. Let's use another Sword Stance. You bloody cow. You bloody cow. Ah, Camerupt. Immobilized by love. I find the immobilized by love status to be the most annoying status because it's also the most bullshit because it doesn't wear off. And you can't do anything while you're actually dealing with it. There we go, finally. Finally. Ah, that's a level up. Bulk Up! Now, I'll show you why Bulk Up isn't as good as Sword Stance. It does increase both attack and defense, but it only does one stage, while Sword Stance raises it twice. No, 3 times. I think it's twice. I think if I try to do it another time, it's not as good. If you want to make a good Pokemon, you should use Sword Stance when you have the chance. So, Torkoal is coming next. And we should use a Soda Pop just to get on a... Okay. Just so that we're equal. And I'll use Sword Stance one more time. I think it's 2 times. Each time you use it. It's going to try and go for a sweep here. But I'm going to try and knock it down in 1 hit. So close! Oh god, it's going to be a speed off against a Torkoal. Speed off against a Torkoal. Torkoal is a very slow Pokemon. Please get it off. No. Yeah, that was the speed off against a Torkoal, and it failed. This time! White Herb! It's a bit bullshit. Let's send Bandit out and just use the actual moves. Strength. Overheat. Bandit, hold on. Oh my god. Whisper? Even if you can just get a few pounds in. Mach Punch really needs to come in strong here, because we could probably survive that. Yeah, we can. Thank God! Oh, so close. You Flannery. You scary, scary woman. Oh my god, we almost died to Flannery. We got the heat patch. Oh god. TM50, I'm pretty sure that's overheat. Yeah, overheat. It's a really strong move for special attackers. It's also a really good move for special sweep. Like, it's a good Pokemon, like a good move for Pokemon that can learn it and use it as a secondary thing. Whisper could use it. Ooh. Since Whisper is a mixed attacker, we could make Whisper into a fully physical Pokemon. But in a pinch, it could just sack the special attack stat in an emergency. Ooh, that's something to think about. We've done this. Now, we're about to... Don't fight me. Please, no. Thank you for the go goggles. I know she doesn't fight me. It'd be so mean if May decided, you know what, I'm going to fight you right now. So now we need to go and do all of the things all over the region that we had not done yet. We could go and battle Norman immediately. If we were psychopaths. Also, like, Norman was the gym which I spent the longest time dealing with. It was the longest time I spent dealing with. Because, you know. Typical. Got a nugget. Got myself a nugget. Very nice. Very nice. But we need to grab ourselves a few things from this area. So first things first, the Mirage Tower has a few things. So the Mirage Tower has two Pokemon in it, Trapinch and Sandshrew. And I'm pretty sure if you catch Trapinch or Sandshrew here, they're higher level. Slightly higher level than outside. Sammy. Also, they have a special location of the Mirage Tower. So, special Pokemon. This is also where you get your first fossil of the game. It also reminds me that I have to get myself a Ammonite and a Kabuto for Leaf Green. And since they act as key items in this generation, you can't actually trade a fossil over. Nope. Nope. It doesn't want to be caught. Pokeball. Ah, damn. I need to catch myself 2 Sandshrew in this area. Or I could just wait until Pokemon XD and catch Sandshrew twice. I'm also going to take off the item off you and give you the Everstone back. I just don't want to think about you evolving all of a sudden. Let's put Whisper up front. Also, we need the Mach Bike for here. I just forgot. We need the Mach Bike. I just forgot about the freaking The bike puzzle. This stupid, stupid bike puzzle. Sand attack. Great ball. Click. Nice. Let's just try and catch ourselves a trap inch here as well. It'd be nice if I caught a trap inch here. There we go, trap inch. Do 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 do. Oh bugger. Well, we'll go to Mauville. Quickly grab ourselves the mock bike. I have to capture another Sandshrew. You know, I'll put the Sandshrew outside. We'll just have one Sandshrew from outside and one Sandshrew from inside the Mirage Tower. Okay, let's head down here. Let us break the rock and be done with it. Head down here. Let's switch out our bike. Yes, because the mock bike is needed. It's one of the few times where we have to use the mock bike. Yeah, the acro bike is useful in other locations. Also, before we continue, in here, and talk to her, we're going to quickly buy ourselves a few more Poke Coins. Coins for the coin case. Let's see. How close are we to getting the items? Ice Beam's 4,000. So is that one, so is that one. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Do 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 do. Okay, moving on. Head up this way. The weird thing about the this tower is that it does sometimes disappear. That's the other weird thing about this tower. It does disappear over time. Let's use pound. Use pound again. To get it to respawn, just go in and out of the route and just make sure it's off screen. It'll eventually show back up. Is this one of those things? Pound again. We got ourselves a level up. Level 22. Let's head this way. So, this is the floor where we have to do a little bit of tricksy puzzle work. Oop. I hate the mock bike puzzles. I hate them so much. Oh, that's the easiest one in the game, thankfully. Thankfully, that's one of the easiest ones. I think there is one more Pokemon that you can get here, and that is not just Trapinch, but a shiny Trapinch from here would be actually quite rare because you only have access to this area until you finish it. A shiny of any of the 3 Pokemon from here, well, the 2 Pokemon from here, Click. Perfect. Trapinch has been caught. There we go. Now let us climb. You should just use Rock Smash on these. I think you can get Geodude off of these. There's a reason why I'm not using repels. It's because I just don't like using repels in Gen 3. I just don't like it. I could try for the Geodude. Just have a Geodude that's from Mirage Tower. So which one am I gonna go with? I'm not gonna revive them for so long because I just don't want to go back to Rustboro. And I don't plan on using either of them. I could just choose either one because in the post game I have to get the other one from Underground Passage, the desert underground area. I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna take this one, Claw Fossil, which is my favorite one of the two. Claw Fossil has been got. Also, 2 Pokemon. So currently we have 49 Pokemon that have been gotten. I think the match call system is on. If I call Winstron? Okay, these trainers haven't started asking for trainer battles yet. I'm done with the Mirage Tower. So now I currently have... I'm going to make sure that I'm actually right with the... Oh, it's 48, not 49. Okay. So we have access to Sandshrew, Geodude, Trapinch, Cacnea, and Baltoy. Baltoy is the Pokemon that we'd be looking for around here. Oh! There is Pokemon found! We did not find a Cacnea last time for ages. It took an age to find Cacnea. It was the first Pokemon I ran into. Cacnea! The interesting grass type Pokemon. It has the dark typing once it evolves. It's a fun Pokemon. I like Cacnea. I just find it to be sadly weaker than it should be. Okay, so now we can get ourselves a Sandshrew. You love Cacnea. It is a silly little guy, and I love James's Cacnea. James's Cacnea is one of my favorites. I also love its end. It actually gets a really satisfying end of becoming a strong trainer under a trainer that could make it strong. It's such a sad ending as well, because Cacnea is like... Cacnea was the replacement for Weezing. And it's just like... It's sad, but also a very happy ending for Cacnea. It's sad and really nice. It suffers the same problem as most Gen 5 Pokemon powerhouses, but slower. Yeah, it's real slow. Most grass types tend to be on the slower side, which is the sad thing. You'd expect Sceptile to be fast, but it's really slow. But like, it probably is a... Well, it's not really a great wall, is it? But I love Cacnea. It's just a nice little Pokemon to have around. There should be a protein around here. Trapinch. We don't need to capture another Trapinch. We've got enough of them. Also, I need to check something. No, it didn't transfer. Okay, I need to start mixing records as well. Get myself some interesting locations for the secret bases. Interesting secret bases, which will be available soon. In Gen 3, you can make secret bases with other save files. My advice is to make ones with Chansey. And if you can, manipulate them so they have Memento. Or the Pokemon in question that has the best IV stat that you want to set it up for. Blissey is the best one for EXP though, so if you just want an EXP farm, Blissey's the way you go. Blissey's for HP, Gardevoir's for special attack, Mightyana's for attack. But you also want to get the most XP out of the Pokemon. Try and find a Pokemon that has the highest grade and just teach it. Just go into Pokéhex and change it so that it has Memento, just to speed up the training process. And if you're going to use Pokéhex, you may as well just make the Pokemon in Pokéhex. But to be honest, just do the training. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Do the fun thing. This is the second Cacnea. I didn't run into a Cacnea once last time. I ran into two. It took forever. Oh, last time it took forever. I haven't even ran into a Baltoy yet. The good thing is that I don't need to run into Baltoy, really, because we have access to another specific location where both Baltoy and Claydol are available. Okay, let's deal with Sandslash. Mega Drain. And for people who don't know, I am using physical hardware. I don't use any other methods besides using physical hardware. But if you're going to be training long term, use these secret bases. They are very useful. They make your time easier. You need to pack up and get ready for your haircut. I hope you have a nice haircut, dear. Thank you so much, Scholar, and hope to see you later. I won't be live for much longer because I have a short amount of time. Well, not really. A few more minutes. I'm going to try and get as far as Norman, I hope, tonight. Be around, Scholar. Have a lovely day. There we go, Pokénav. Grab the item here, it's a Stardust. More selling fodder. Train off you. Picnicker in the desert. That's a very unfortunate location to have a picnic. It's like a Wile E. Coyote picnic. You've decided to sit in the desert, get covered in sand, and be sad. Marl, just a little bit more. Water gun. Okay. Sandstorm is raging. Do 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 do. Right. Enough has leveled up. No, it hasn't. I thought it'd level up from that. This is an unfortunate area to have both of these Pokemon. But also not really, because it's a smart place to have both a water type and a grass type for training. Mach Punch. Also, like, pretty smart in the long term to use Fake Out. There we go. Lombre's down. Level 27. Picnicker Celia has been defeated. Hiya, Anna. Okay, so these two trainers are... Okay, let's just fight this trainer. We're gonna fight all these trainers. We're hopefully gonna have Why Not done by the end of the stream. Why? Why not? Okay. Mega Drain. Do 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 do. Sand Slash. Very good place to have a Sand Slash, just for training. Mega Drain. Nice. Do do do. Do do. Da do. Da do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, Bellina has been doing pretty well. Once we get to level 30, I think Bellina can take a little bit of time at the back of the party. Trapinch. Nah. Good, we can run away. Let's fight this trainer. Oh, your sandwich would be filled with freaking sand. There's one more item here, and it's just south of the Reggie Rock location. I really hate the Reggies so much. I just hate them so much. It's because of their catch rates. I've never... Well, I've had one other time where catch rates have been bad, but in particular, the catch rates for the Reggies piss me off so much. We're so low. And because I have to capture them. Counter! Not really a great move for what I'm planning for Bellina. That's more of a strategy move. I'm kind of going for a full-on fighter. Okay, let's go south. Damn it. Sandshrew. We're almost level 30 with Bellina. TM37, Sandstorm. Do 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 do. Baltoy! There we go. That was the Pokemon I was looking for. Just as I was leaving the area. Baltoy is a good Psychic type. It also knows Self-Destruct. That's why I'm throwing a Pokeball at it immediately. There we go. That's another route out of the way. Okay. So we have a total of 3 trainers after this trainer to do on this route. So let's deal with her. And then we have to go north towards Fall Arbor Town and fight all the trainers on that route. Marrow? Marrow. I love Marrow. It's such a cute Pokemon. Marrow. Mega Drain. Da-da. Ba-da. Ba-ba. Okay, let's go this way. Up. Now. Do 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 do. Sandrew. Beluna. Okay, headbutt. Sandshrew and Sandslash are both physical attackers, which is interesting. When they got their regional forms, the Alolan regional forms, they became defensive types. But they're ice types, but they're also steel types. A good mix, but doesn't improve Sandslash that much. It could have been a great Pokemon to just get stronger. I do love the design of Alolan Sandslash and Alolan Sandshrew. They're very cute. I love my Igloo and my Icicle Hedgehog. The Go Goggles. The Go Goggles. Here we go. Drew and his Sandshrew. Okay, let's use Mega Punch, Mach Punch. And use Mach Punch again. Now, damn. Bellina needs to fight Norman. Like, that is going to be Bellina's thing. Fighting Norman. Let's give it another hit. Sandshrews down. And out. Fun fact, if you want to ignore the step counter on the poison, every 4th step, run into a Pokemon. If you're having trouble with the Pokemon fainting. So we're just going to go and move on to the next round. Once we've got this guy dealt with. He might have self-destruct. Headbutt. There we go. XP for Bellina. 29. Sandshrew. Bellona. Bellona. I've been saying it as Bellona. Bellona. Sandshrew flinched. Sandstorm rages. That's going to take us down to 6. No, down to 7. That should bring us to... Oh, it knocked us out. Great. Sammy. You need XP. Water gun. Level 29. Very nice. Baltoy. Baltoy. Water gun. There we go, Baltoy's down. More XP for me. Nice, that's all the trainers on this route cleared. If we go north, we fought you already. We've done all the trainers over here as well, haven't we? Yeah, that would have been a stupid idea, but whatever. Let's go over here. Cut down this tree. Let us talk to the old granny. And heal up. One thing I love about Gen 5 is that they have one of these rest houses on every route that you'd want them. There's at least one rest house in every area that you'd want it. And it's lovely. It's lovely. This guy isn't marked on the map. So I guess this guy wasn't thought of as a trainer. Well, and let's use pound. Karate chop. You dick. Pound. We do same amount of damage. We're also faster. There we go. My chop is down. Nice. Let's go this way. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay. Did I fight you? I didn't fight you, did I? Didn't fight you. So we're just going to go through all the areas that I didn't clear. And just clear all the trainers on these routes. Trap benches down. Jaylin has been defeated. Can't I just try and face one of them at a time? Oh, I can. No, I can't. Okay. Super Repel. I can face him first. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Charizard Pokemaniac. Whisper. Let's use Roar. Wow. Still making an uproar. Damn. I'm gonna try and switch. Yeah, let's switch to Sammy. Sammy could use the levels. Use a 100% accurate move like Water Gun. That's Aaron out. Another 100% accurate attack on Aaron. Wyatt, you've been defeated. Let's grab this item. Is it here? 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 Is it right here? No, it's not visible. I have to fight both of these trainers as a double battle. Okay, let's switch you out for you. And let's grab the item off you. A repel! Nice. And let's put Ignis Avis as the second Pokemon. There we go. I wish we could face these trainers as one trainer. They're also the same height. I didn't realize. I thought they were both different ages, but they're the same age. Okay, let's use Water Gun on you. Flamethrower on you. Coughing is down. Do 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 do. Baltoy is out. Sandshrew. Water gun. Flamethrower. Ninja Kid is going to be defeated. Do 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 do. Okay, Sandshrew has been defeated. Ignis Avis and Sammy has received some XP. There we go. Let's grab ourselves the item that is here, which is a nugget. The nugget. Now, we have grabbed all the items from this specific corner of the region. Now we don't need to go over there again. Spinda! That is a very, very cool Spinda. I really like the fact that it had an eye patch, basically. Oh, that's a cool Spinda as well. Let's go down here. That's a cute Spinda. I love all the Spindas we're running into. They're all cute. Do 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 do. Okay. This trainer, we haven't fought yet. She is a Pokinav trainer. Do 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 do. Parasol trainer. She is a Pokemon trainer who uses special weather effects. So most likely a sunny day trainer. Madeline has been defeated. Very nice. Okay. These two just need to defeat them. Do 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 do. Two Spindas, nearly the same. Imagine if you got up to these two and never saw Spinda before and you're like, why is the sprite different? just love the fact that Spinda actually has such a complicated setup for such a basic Pokemon. It's a basic Pokemon that has a really complex code system associated with it. As a result, it is the Pokemon with the most amount of variations possible. Full stop. Based on its like spot system, it's just ridiculously complicated. My hope is to run into a shiny Spinda again. But thankfully, I managed to save everything from the saves. It was a lot of work, but I managed to get the save off of the dead card. I never want to experience that again. But I've managed to save some of the shiny Pokemon. Some of them. I haven't managed to save a majority of the teams. The lucky thing is that I've saved the Spinda and the Milotic. The two that really pissed me off. Because they're both quite hard Pokemon to find and very unique shinies. Except for the fact that the Milotic has been given away in a giveaway in Gen 5 as a shiny. Yeah, that's just normal. But oh. But yeah, I managed to save the Spinda and the Milotic. But we already restarted by the time I got everything back in order, so yeah. Grab the item from here. TM23 Scumbag. Also known as TM23 Double Team. Using Double Team is the worst thing you can do. If you use Double Team, you know what you are. You know what you are. It's one of the main reasons why I don't do competitive. It's that move is just awful. Anybody who uses that move and thinks it's a nice thing to do, it's awful. Awful. Aaron has been defeated. Very nice. That's nice. Dylan has been defeated. Very nice. Let us grab this trainer. I forgot the bird keeper doesn't look like he's broken an arm in the male sprite. But the female sprite, it looks like he has broken an arm. I know that is the thing where the birds land, but like, it's just, it looks like they are just covered in bandages. And they've been horribly attacked by a freaking, by someone. Just... Sammy has almost leveled up. Swallow! We don't need to train up Swallow because we will be getting a Swallow in Pokemon XD. There are a lot of Pokemon that are just going to be waiting for Pokemon XD. So long. Bird Keeper Kobe has been defeated. And Picnicker has been defeated. Well, she hasn't been yet, but she will be defeated in a second. Sophie and her Marrow. Sammy! Use takedown. Lombre. Take down. Oh, missed the attack. Absorb. Damn. Do 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 do. Sammy is going to get a level up? No. Picnicker Sophie has been defeated. 304 Poke. Let us heal. Let us heal. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go and go on to the next area. Well, let's go down here and talk to Dr. Cosmo. I have the item. Thank you. TM27 for return. TM27 is a very, very strong move. Depending on how happy your Pokemon is, the stronger the move hits. It's probably one of the strongest moves we currently have. But I don't think any of our Pokemon are perfectly happy with us. We'll have to check that. And let's go in here and see what moves we can teach our Pokemon. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. No. Let's see, Bellina? No. Ignisavus? No, nothing. No, I don't want any Pokemon to be trained. Thank you, though. Do 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 do. Making sure my we have 50. Just realized my Pokedex was wrong. Okay. So we've done all of those things. So next time we're going to continue on this route and we're going to go further south. So we're going to slowly make our way from all of the areas. We're just going to slowly make our way over to the main area, go through Rustboro, then head down here to Petalburg, like you're supposed to do. Because that's pretty much what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go from Lava Ridge. A lot of people expect you to just go around here and do the quick route. But instead, I'm going to do the right way, where you're supposed to go this way and then down. And then across. And then when you're done, you go here. You can go back here, do all the Pokemon trainers on this route, which there's only 2. Then go back. Then go on this route, go through all of this area, clear out all the trainers on this route. Then go to Dewfort, heal up, move on to the next route, do the abandoned ship, then move on to Slateport, do all the things you can do in Slateport, then move on to Mauville. That's what they expect you to do. But we're gonna do the long route. So we're gonna save in front of this house, and we're at the 50 Pokemon mark. So it's a lot of Pokemon to go, but we have a good team here at level 31. Not the best moveset for Mudkip, but we're getting there. We only have 10 levels left before Mudkip can actually evolve. Ignisavis has the Amulet Coin. I forgot it had the Amulet Coin. It's doing pretty well. It's balanced in the attack and special attack, so it's doing well. Breloom, pretty good. Very high attack stat. Special attack, it's not really going to be using special attack. I'm going to be keeping Giga Drain on it. Once it learns Giga Drain, I'll keep it on it as a special, like, healing method. But I know it can learn Drain Punch later. I'm pretty sure it can learn Drain Punch. Breloom. Okay, the moves it can learn are... It doesn't learn Giga Drain anymore, but it learns Sky Uppercut at level 36, which is a very strong move. And also Mind Reader at level 45. Level 54, Dynamic Punch. Very strong. If I kept it as a Shroomish though, what would it have learned? Well, it would have learned Giga Drain at level 45. Okay, that explains why I thought it had Giga Drain. But we have the Giga Drain TM eventually showing up, so that's an option. But I could also teach it other moves, like Move Tutors. Mach Punch, it already has Mach Punch, or Mega Punch. Mega Punch, Swords Dance, Mega Kick, Body Slam, Double Edge. Yeah, I could teach it Mega Kick, or Mega Punch. Mega Punch makes more sense. Seismic Toss, that's pretty strong. Oh, it can learn Dynamic Punch. Oh yeah, that's from the guy in oh god, the place with the Space Hunter. I can't think of the town name. So we can teach him that. We could also teach him Thunder Punch for coverage. I think I'll teach him Thunder Punch for coverage, because once it has Dynamic Punch is very useful and sure to cause confusion. It's 100%, but it's 50% accurate. Equally, Sky Uppercut is a lot more useful. Yeah, 85, 90, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather the 90 versus a 50% chance of it actually hitting. And then Thunder Punch to round it out. Or just get Thunder Punch and Sky Uppercut, get rid of Leech Seed. Leech Seed has done us very well. It's a very good move and very good for setup, but it won't really work for a proper team. Loudred. Let's actually see Loudred's thing. Loudred. Okay. Loudred learns Stomp at level 29, Screech, Roar, Rest, and Sleep Talk and Hyper Voice. What does Exploud learn? Exploud learns at level 40, Hyper Beam, level 45, Roar, 55. Okay, so Hyper Voice. If I kept it as a Whismer, I would have learned Hyper Voice at level 45. But Hyper Voice is a good move. It's just... I could have... Yeah, I should just keep it as, like, I should just keep raising it normally. But I could just keep it as a Loudred until level 57. Nah. Like... It's a mixed attacker anyway, so I should just keep training it the way it is. So, like, I can give it other moves like Overheat, Hyper Beam, all those moves, Earthquake if I wanted to. Like, there's a lot of moves I could teach it. So, I'll just keep training it as it is. What other do we have? We have Linoon. Zigzagoon. I could teach it a bunch of moves. Let's see the move tutor ones. You can learn Body Slam, Double Edge, Mimic, Thunder Wave, and Substitute. When I'm finally going to have Linoon finally have like proper moves, I think I'm going to teach it the... What moves? What is its current stats are? It's an actual attacker. So I should just focus it on like moves like Return. Like Headbutt is currently a great move, and so is Strength. Cut isn't as good, and Rock Smash isn't good either. But if I got it Return and just max out its happiness, it'd be very strong. Like, I forgot how much it actually would do if it was max happiness. Return. Let's see. Maximum. The base power is 120. Once you get to max friendship. So all you have to do is just run over and back for ages, and eventually it will become very, very happy with you. So yeah. For now, we're just going to keep Linoon the way it is. We will eventually have Surf, which I'm going to be teaching to Mudkip, not Linoon. Yeah. We still need to have like a water type move that is pretty good, so I'm probably going to be taking out Takedown, or maybe I'll keep Takedown and get rid of Bide. I forget what other moves Mudkip learns at this critical stage. The next move it's going to learn is Whirlpool, and then Protect, then Hydro Pump. At level 45 it learns Endeavor. Gains power if the user's HP is lower than its foes. That should be pretty useful just as a risk play. But once it evolves into Swampert, the next move it learns is Earthquake. Does it learn it as a Marshtomp earlier? It does. If I evolve it into Marshtomp, I learn Earthquake immediately. As soon as I have evolved Mudkip, once it learns Hydro Pump as a Mudkip, at level 42, then it stays as Marshtomp for another, like, 4 more levels. It learns Earthquake, then it immediately evolves into Swampert. Swampert will need to wait till level 61 for Endeavor, but to be honest, Endeavor is not really a great move once you have Earthquake, Surf. Earthquake, Surf, and Hydro Pump. At that point, you don't really need to worry about anything that attacks you. Like, at that point, you round off with something like Dynamic Punch, or... Let's just pick a random move out of this. The Dynamic Punch is actually a pretty good move when it comes down to it. I could also teach it Ice Punch for more coverage. Deal with those pesky birds. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna see if there's anybody live that I'd want to actually raid. Nah, not tonight. But I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!